Hi, and welcome to ScreenPlay, where we discuss elements of pop culture for the community. I'm your host, Noah Bailey. Today we will be joined by guests Anthony Pauls, who will be talking about his review of the movie Spectre, and Kyle Tortolot, who will be talking about Aurora University's undergraduate research conference. But before we start our interviews, let's watch an edited piece by our culture writer Alejandra Padilla did while she was at an art walk in downtown Aurora. We have Anthony Pauls with us, who's going to review his movie that he watched over this weekend, Spectre. How's it going, Anthony?
I'm doing fine. How are you?
Doing good, thank you. So you watched the new James Bond movie with Daniel Craig and Christoph Waltz.
I did.
How was it?
Well, from the trailer, I thought it was going to be awesome, but it wasn't as good as I thought it would be, namely because of the story. It wasn't as good. Basically, after James Bond has an incident in Mexico, he gets sidelined and then goes off on his own to hunt down the organization Spectre. And that's pretty much the entire story. There's no big plot twists or anything. It's just straightforward. I didn't really see Spectre as much of a threat in this movie. Like, they didn't really do anything to warrant Bond going after him. Like, in the movie, they showed terrorist attacks on TV, but they didn't show Spectre actually committing these attacks, which I thought was kind of odd. That's not to say this story is a complete waste. The connection the main villain has with Bond was a nice little twist, and I did like the fact that they managed to tie in the previous three movies in a neat little way.
So how did Spectre take place in according to Skyfall? Is it directly after? Is there...
Well, it doesn't give it an exact time, but since, minor spoiler, Judi Dench is still dead, I'm assuming it takes place a few months after the events of Skyfall. So
interesting. So what were some positive aspects of this film?
Well, one of the things I really enjoyed were the action scenes. They were amazing. Like, they were big, fun, just in general awesome. Like, in this opening, we see Bond fighting this guy in a helicopter that's twisting and flipping all over the place, and I thought that was pretty cool. And then later on, he's in a car chase in Rome with these very fancy sports cars, and that was pretty cool too.
Did you hear that Land Rovers went up? Like, people started buying Land Rovers after this movie.
I did not hear that. That's news to me.
Well, apparently there were a bunch of Land Rovers in the movie. I have not seen this movie. So I have to ask now, see it, rent it, skip it?
Well, if the story was better, I would say see it, but as it is, I would have to say wait for it to come out on DVD or Netflix, so rent it.
Even though Christoph Waltz was in it?
Well, even though he was in it, he didn't really show up until like the last 20, 30 minutes of the movie, which was a big shame because I'm a fan of his work.
That is unfortunate. I am too. If you don't believe me, you can see that my my phone screen is Christoph Waltz. I don't know if you can see, but Christoph Waltz eating a cheeseburger.
I was gonna say that's a pretty tasty cheeseburger.
It is. That was an In-N-Out burger. He had that after he lost his very first American Academy Award.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Anthony, very much for your review on Spectre.
Thank you for having me.
Now for our second edited piece of the day, an edited piece from yours truly, a.k.a. me. The Paul Thomas Anderson film Boogie Nights celebrated its 18th birthday on Halloween, so I thought I would do a review on the film. Take a look. Hey guys, it's Noah from ScreenPlay here, as you can tell by my face. I'm filming outside because there is not any place that is quiet inside. So I thought instead I could just film outside and it would be kind of cool, like vlog style, and you could have a bunch of people, you know, looking at me as they walk past. So I did a review of the movie Boogie Nights. They just celebrated their 18th anniversary on Halloween. They put it up on Netflix, and I watched it. It's Paul Thomas Anderson. If you don't know who he is, he's a pretty good director. Boogie Nights was nominated for 3 Oscars. Did not win any Oscars, but it did win a Golden Globe. Burt Reynolds won a Golden Globe for Best Supporting Actor as his portrayal as the director in this film. So, other nominations include Julianne Moore for Best Supporting Actress and Best Original Screenplay, which Paul Thomas Anderson was nominated for. Boogie Nights is a great movie. If you don't know what it is about, it is a little bit weird, it's a little bit graphic. It is about a aspiring porn star, essentially, trying to get to stardom. And it is really good. It is very Wolf of Wall Street-esque, where it really reminds me of Wolf of Wall Street, where it's crazy. The inciting incident happens about 12 minutes into the movie, which is very typical, you know, for movies. But the conflict does not start until about 40 minutes until the movie ends, which is very, very kind of rare, I guess, to happen, because it's a 2.5 hour long movie. But I would suggest trying it out. The cinematography has some of the most iconic cinematography that has happened in cinema history. There is a really cool, multiple cool, long continuous shots that happen. There's one in particular with William H. Macy that you can just probably YouTube. I'm sure if you've taken a film class, I'm assuming your film professors probably showed you this before, but it has great acting, great story, great script. I would really suggest that you should look it out. It was in '97, so it's a little bit older, but I think it still holds up to today. Alright, you guys, and now back to the show! Now, for our second guest, Kyle Tortolet, who's going to share some info about the Aurora University Undergraduate Research Conference. How's it going, Kyle?
Good. How you doing, Noah?
Doing good, thank you. All right, Aurora University Undergraduate Research Conference. Tell me about this.
It's actually, we changed it from conference to symposium now.
To sound fancier.
Yeah, kind of. You know. Well, we wanted to give it the reverence that it deserves to. So basically, what it is it's presentations from poster boards to speeches, PowerPoints, and it basically just takes in stuff that you've learned throughout the semester, throughout your college career. So like communications majors, we have our capstone project, which we get to present at the end of the year, which will be April 18th. And then we have the one coming up December 8th, which will be for most of the classes that are ending this semester. So it's a really, really good experience to kind of go out there as like a student, a fellow student, to go there and observe peers and see kind of maybe potential projects you might want to do in the future. Or you can kind of look at classes and be like, oh, that's a really cool looking class. I might want to take that. So it's really, really cool.
Very cool. It sounds cool. So this is open for everybody, correct?
It is open for everybody, yes.
Very nice. Now, how do, like, if people want more information on this, where would they go about it?
You can email Dr. Turner at kturner@aurora.edu.
Okay.
We also have a website going up, which I will try to make more easily available as soon as I finish the program, as soon as me and Rosie finish the program and everything. And it's like right now the sign-ups for the doing a presentation are closed, But December 8th, everybody can come. It goes from 8 to 5, so just kind of come, show some support, check out some classwork. It's pretty interesting. But in April, we'll have the sign-up sheet for that probably, I would assume, going in February. And anybody can sign up. You don't have to sign up as a part of a class. You can sign up individually. It's really, really cool.
That sounds very beneficial to students. So you guys should definitely check that out. All right. Now it is time to move on to screen time. In this segment, pop culture topics will be chosen from our pool of submissions, and we'll have a short amount of time to talk about them. 60 seconds to be exact. When the time is up, the topic gets thrown out, and we move on to the next chosen submission. Let's begin. All right, 60 seconds to talk about the Star Wars fan's dying wish to see Force Awakens. Did you guys hear about that?
Yeah, I did.
You, buddy.
I thought it was pretty sad.
That is sad, but it is happy that he got to see The Force Awakens, I'm sure. Not making light of the situation, of course.
Of course.
But you said, take this. Does that mean that you are not a Star Wars person?
I do like Star Wars, but I don't know a whole bunch about the Star Wars kind of a thing. But the fact that he waited so long to see something and he got to see it, I'm assuming, that's pretty epic. That's pretty fantastic.
I think so. So it's nice when, they hear things like that. Now it's like not only celebrities are visiting like sick kids in hospitals. Yeah. It's like if a kid really has a passion for something, then they can, see the film. So, all right. And, we're out of time for that one. All right. Well, Star Wars trailer, the new one released. Let's talk about something else. Because we just talked about Star Wars. Okay, My Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 trailer.
I hear it looks amazing. I haven't seen any of them, or either of them. But my fiance told me that I have to watch the first one now because it was so good. And now I'm going to see the second one, so I have to go watch the trailer. But I saw like a quick little 15-second snippet of it, and it looked really funny.
Do you know when it's coming out?
No. Not off the top of my head.
I wonder if it has all the original actors in it. I don't know that much about it. I've only seen the first one a couple of times. So.
I've never seen the first one. I've only saw the trailer for the second one right before we started filming. So.
There's a lot of Greek people in it. That's what I know about it.
Greek people are the best.
Greek people. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, all right, let's look at this other topic. Okay. Let's not do that one. Wow, these people just... Let's not do that one.
Anthony, did you make these?
Here we go. We'll put these in here. I'm just kidding. 60 seconds to talk about the Red Cup Starbucks issue.
Oh, no.
Gosh.
First off, can I say why?
Yeah, I mean, of all the things to complain about in this world, why would you complain about a red cup?
I agree 100%. It's kind of ridiculous.
I didn't see this opinion on Facebook, so I wasn't gonna say anything about it because I don't like when people are crazy like this. Because now my Facebook newsfeed is filled up with people talking about Starbucks. It's not like they took out just Merry Christmas and are keeping Happy Holidays and all this other holiday lingo.
Yeah.
They just stopped doing words and phrases and depictions altogether. So I don't understand what the problem is. They just changed their branding. They didn't specifically take away something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's interesting.
Keep everything else, right? I mean,
people are crazy.
They are crazy. They really are. Oh, look at that. Out of time. Well, that concludes this episode of ScreenPlay. Join us next time for more talk about pop culture and things going on in the community. If you would like to show your love for ScreenPlay or have suggestions for us or would like to be on the show, find us on Twitter at Spartan Media or tweet us using the hashtag #AUScreenplay. And a big thank you to Anthony and Kyle for being on the show today. I'm your host, Noah Bailey. Until next time.